Hi everyone and welcome to my place. Isn't it exciting? Christmas isn't far away, and if you're looking for an elongated table centerpiece for your table this Christmas day, I hope I've got you covered and that you really enjoy what I'm about to show you. Now, I'm calling it my sort of little shabby chic. I've got some artificial flowers and I'm going to incorporate fresh flowers into it. So let's just get on with what I've done here. Now I've got this really lovely earthenware or terracotta container and I've just given it a quick lick of chalk paint and then just knocked it back with a little bit of sandpaper. The whole thing here was I wanted something that was a little shabby chic, a little worn, a little organic. Now that I've got into the base of my, or the cavity of my container, I've got some green foam which I've soaked. Now normally when you're using artificial forms you would use the grey foam, but I'm going to incorporate closer to the day, probably 2 days before Christmas, some fresh lilies. So let me just talk you through what the other things I've got here. I've got this really lovely conifer, which although it's artificial, what I really love about this is I buy these every year or every couple of years and I just have them in the box, and if I need a really good base I don't have to go hunting for it, because sometimes in the middle of winter it's not very nice to go outside. But if you have got this in fresh, what you can do is hit it with a little bit of hairspray and then just put a little bit of glitter onto it, and that will just lift it and give it that sort of lovely Christmassy feel. Now I've got two bits, and because this has come from China, it really does need to be just moved and sort of like manipulated a bit to give it that sort of like naturally occurring look. Now I could cut it, but I don't want to do that because I may want to use it for something else. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to insert one at one end and then take that along and put it into that side there, and then I'll just sort of like push these bits down a bit, and of course because it's artificial I can do that. Now I've got two shorter bits which I'm just going to cut to about the same length. I'll cut that bit there off there as well, and I'm just going to incorporate that into there, and where I've got those sort of like laid over and it's not quite as strong, by the time I put this in, which I'll show you, oops, I want to put that in that way, I've just sort of like crossed those forms over in here so that I've anchored that in and it's not going to fall. But it's once I've made it and it's on location or in location, it's not going to matter. Now I've also got these lovely little fresh greeny bits. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but I thought it was quite a nice little form to incorporate. So it's just, and when you're placing, just remember that where the middle or the axis of your design is, or the middle of your container is, just make it like a mirror finish. So whatever you're doing on that side, you do on the other side. I've said that so many times that, but if you're new to the channel, that's just about the best way to describe it. So there we have the long bits, and what I've done on this side, I've done on this side. I've brought that through to there, brought that through to there. I've put that there, and I've got that there. That there's a little bit lower on this side, but just as if it was naturally occurring. Now I've got these lovely lilies, so I'm just going to put one at that end. And you could either do this with the fresh or the artificial, but I like to use the fresh and the artificial. It just means that I've got something that's looking quite pleasing most of the time. So that to there, then step that one there into there. So that can just sit there. And then I've got that on that side, so I'll just repeat that on that side over there. Now I've got some bigger ones, and I am going to cut these because these have sort of have been used and used and used. So I'll put that to there, and then that little bud I'll take over to there, and I've got these over here, so I'm just going to cut that, and I've got that one there, so I might as well bring that one and put that one into there, like so. I love it when you can get something, you know, just quickly just pull it together. And I'm going to put that into there, down into there, and then with these here, I don't know why they put such big wires in these. Just cut that bit there off. So I've got that bit there, bring one into there, and then with this big one here, I'll just cut that there. And I've got a big one there, so I'm just going to bring that one into there. Now, on Christmas, if you wanted to put roses into this on Christmas Day or just before Christmas, you could just sort of like slot them in amongst the where you've got the spaces, or you could just remove these and put some fresh ones in there. And with that little one there, I just feel that, so I'll just, oh my goodness. There we go, we won't have that just destroying us. So I just feel that I would like another one of those just down and in there. If you wanted to, I've got these boughs now. I will not be the only one in the world where these were rushed and put away last year and they've all got tangled up. But if you wanted to, because that's in such a mess, what I'm going to do is just cut that off there, take that little string up to there. I've got a little bit of wire and I'm just going to wire those together. And for a little bit more embellishment, you could perhaps put those into there so that they fell down onto your placement surface. And because I've done that on that side, I think that I just feel like doing the same. Oh, I was never going to get these untangled. That's the reason why I'm using them into this design now, because I just felt that it would be just the best way forward. Fit around there like that, nothing like a bit of wire to save you. So I've got those falling down there, and I'm just going to put these to fall down into there. So look at that, how simple is that? Just that line through, and then some falling down that side, some falling down that side there, and there we have a really lovely design for the Christmas table. If you wanted to, you could perhaps put some candles at either end, or you could have the candles sort of like running down and through the design. You might even like to put a big candelabra there. But I figure that when I'm doing anything where we're going to be sitting and imbibing at the table, I actually prefer something that's low so that you don't have to do this all night. So there we have it, a nice, simple, white, elegant, sort of shabby chic table arrangement with just a few forms in it. Easy to achieve. Get it all done now. Take out your artificial, put some fresh ones in, and you are set to go for Christmas Day. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from me. I'll see you another day.